Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I've decided to start a Sergio Oliva series, Golden Era series, on the myth based on his book, which after reading I have to admit did give me quite a lot of insight into his early upbringing and his early forms of training. And in combination with the rare booklets that I own from Sergio Oliva, which I'm actually going to quickly show you, I think I have enough to really give you a nice series of videos. Let's have a look. I've already given you a sneak peek of the Sergio Oliva The Myth book. Let's go through his booklets, which I haven't shown you before, and I think they're really cool. So he actually, from what I understand, in the 70s and 80s, after leaving the IFBB, he came out with these booklets, but from what I can see from these photos, these booklets were probably produced actually in the early 80s after his comeback, because the photos found within are actually of him training in this World's Gym singlet. And this is him definitely in the 80s. This is not him in the 70s. So these booklets are really well made in that, they've got this really nice matted cover. They're not cheap. They're not cheap like other booklets, but I really like them. Some good photos of Sergio now in his 40s, from what I can see from these photos. Again, they're all taken at this gym. I don't know which gym it was, but he's always wearing the same clothes, the World Gym clothes. And if you go online, you can actually see some training videos of Sergio Oliva in a World Gym tank top during his comeback for the 1984-1985 Mr. Olympia, after which he actually retired. So I've got his shoulders routine, his back routine, legs, chest routine, as well as arms. I'll also go quickly through the arms one. They're all very similarly written, with all these photos of Sergio performing each of these routines. If there's one thing I don't like about these booklets, is that the introduction is the same in all the booklets. It's not different. That's the only thing that I would say is annoying. And it doesn't really give any separate tips on each of the body parts. He basically just lists the body parts that have been trained and the exercises. Other than that, the little booklets are pretty good. And so that's it. I just wanted to give you a quick look at the information that I'm going to be sharing. Although most of the information I'll probably be sharing will be on Sergio Oliva in his early years, not necessarily the ones from his booklets of him training in his later years, because I really think one of the things that I want to start covering more is the blueprint of these Golden Era bodybuilders. What do I mean by that? What I'm trying to say is that I want to focus on how they developed their physiques early on in their career. I may have to start a whole new series of the blueprint to these Golden Era physiques. What was it that they did early on in their careers that gave rise to their physique? Because most of these booklets, unfortunately, in the books and training methods that are usually promoted online, be it on articles or YouTube videos, are the polishing routines that they used for the Mr. Olympia or Mr. Universe. These are usually routines that they did not use throughout the whole year, but only actually throughout the last 6 to 8 weeks prior to a competition. What's more interesting is how they developed the mass. What is the blueprint to mass, for example, for Sergio Oliva, and blueprint to strength? I think these are really important topics, and these are the things that I wish to cover in this series for a bit of a change. What is the blueprint to Sergio Oliva's massive physique? I think that's going to be the focus of the series. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this sneak peek at these booklets, and that I hope you will enjoy the coming Golden Era series on Sergio Oliva. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm, and leave me a comment. What do you think of the upcoming Sergio Oliva series, focusing on his youth, on how he developed his physique, how he actually became so massive and so strong? Anyway, this is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.